my channel, The Sugar Sean. I'm back for another video, and welcome to this chit chat get unready with me. I actually asked you guys on Instagram and also on YouTube if you had any questions for me, and you guys definitely send in your questions. I screenshot a couple of them that I want to talk about in this video, and I'm also going to be showing you guys some amazing skincare goodies. This video is in collaboration with a company called Tula skincare, and I love this brand because I really have been enjoying the products. I like the fact this is a doctor-founded brand that uses probiotics and superfoods in their skincare goodies. You guys know how I feel about products that have really great ingredients. They're cruelty-free, never tested on animals, and my biggest thing is that they focus on healthy skin, not necessarily perfect skin, because my skin is not perfect, but it is definitely healthier. So I'm all about that life. So what I'm going to be doing is going to be taking off my makeup, doing my nighttime skincare routine while I'm answering some of your questions. So that's what we're actually going to be doing. And the first question that I have that I want to answer is, how do you stay encouraged during this time? And before I get into answering that, I'm going to be taking off my makeup because this was a filming day for me, and I'm going to be using the Tula skincare no makeup replenishing cleansing oil. I really do like this oil. I like taking off my makeup with an oil rather than just a makeup wipe or something like that. This is just really good for helping you to break down the eyelash glue and the foundation and all the stuff that we use, all of the sorcery that we use to look fabulous. Okay, that's what I like about this. I'm gonna do a couple pumps in my hand, and then I'm gonna use this to wipe my makeup off, okay? So one of the ways that I stay encouraged during this time is that I pray. I don't know where I would be if it weren't for my faith. This is a lot to handle. I pray a lot. I read a daily devotional because I like to start my day with like some kind of encouraging word, some kind of encouraging scripture or something like that. That just really helps me to stay encouraged. Another thing that I do is I try to plan something every single week. I try to plan some kind of activity. It doesn't have to be fancy, whether it's like movie night on Friday or whether I'm gonna go get some snow crab from my favorite seafood restaurant. It's like I always try to have something planned so I have something to look forward to. I find like that little small detail really helps me to, you know, feel encouraged and to look forward to every day. If there's one thing that I've been telling myself this entire time, and it's that Kris Jenner line, "You're doing amazing, sweetie." Everybody's telling you what you should be doing. If you don't start a business in this time, if you don't read a book in this time, if you don't write a book in this time, if you don't, you know, do this or do that, it's not the same for everyone. And I feel like it's really important that we give ourselves some grace. All right, so this is what my skin looks like underneath my makeup, and I think my skin has really come a long way. I'm gonna be sure to add either a video clip or a still shot from a previous skincare video years ago so you guys could see what quality skincare products will do to your skin. My skin has really improved quite a bit. I got a nice little glow going on. But up next, I'm gonna be using the Tula skincare So Pumpkin Exfoliating Sugar Scrub. I'm really liking this product. I love anything pumpkin scented, especially around this time of year, and this one smells just like a pumpkin pie. I really like this scrub because it's kind of really finely milled, but it still really gets in there and really makes your skin feel nice and clean. So I'm gonna use this on my skin. And the next question that I have is, what's it like being married for as long as you've been married? Hashtag a single sister. After all these years, we finish each other's sentences and we are each other's best friends. And I feel like nobody knows me better than he does, and vice versa. Nobody knows him better than I do. And I really like that. My husband's not really a camera person, and so he doesn't appear with me very often on camera, even though you guys have been seeing him a little bit more in my vlogs. But he's an awesome person. You have to think about like my personality, what it takes to balance me out. He is my calm. You know, they always tell the girl to be his peace. He's my peace. We're on the same path, we want the same things out of life, and it just feels good to feel like you have a partner in it with you. We're growing and we're growing older, but we're also growing together, and that's really important. When sometimes you've been married for a long time, you can grow apart if you're not careful. You have to always be checking in with your partner, make sure you guys are on the same page, making sure that you're not ignoring them and that you're not getting too comfortable, that you check in with them every now and then. Do that little relationship tune-up. We still good? Like, we still want the same things? We're still in love? Not just love each other, are we still in love? I think one of the reasons why so many relationships don't make it is that people think it's supposed to always be sunshine and rainbows. And the minute that it's not, people are like, oh, what's this? Oh, I didn't sign up for this. But that's what love is. Love is ups and downs. It's peaks and valleys. That takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of compromise, and it takes a lot of prayer. It takes a lot of communication. It takes a lot to do that. I don't take the fact that we've been married almost 16 years lightly. I'm grateful for it, and you know, it's 16 down and a lifetime to go. Not too abrasive, but it's just abrasive enough, and it smells like a pumpkin pie, and that's a plus for me. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off, and then I'm gonna cleanse my face. Whenever you're, you know, washing your face or wiping your face, you wanna pat your face dry. I really have been trying to work on that. I'm so used to just smearing stuff around and swiping all over it. That can lead to premature wrinkles. You wanna gently be patting your skin dry. All right, so the next question is, how important is finances in a marriage/relationship? So I'm gonna answer that question, but I'm gonna be going in with the facial cleanser right here. I'm gonna be using the cult classic Purifying Face Cleanser. All you need is like a dime-sized portion of this. So I'm gonna put that on my hand right here. So I'm gonna wet my face and then use this cleanser. You can use it on its own, or you could use a spin brush. It's whatever you like. I like to use a spin brush to really get a nice deep down clean, especially when I've had a face full of makeup on like I did today. This facial cleanser is filled with probiotics and superfoods, so it is so good and healthy for my skin. Like I said, I just want to go in like this, and I also want to use my spin brush. This is what my skin is looking like after the makeup's been removed. I've done a facial scrub and also cleansed my face. Now I'm gonna be using this toner. Now this is the Tula Skincare Get Toned Pro Glycolic 10% Resurfacing Toner. Now I love a good toner because a good toner helps to even out your skin tone. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my skin. So when it comes to finances, it's very romantic to say that love don't cost a thing and and all of that, but I also think it's really important to realize that it's no romance without finance. You can love somebody all you want, but if they're threatening to take your home and take your car and there's no food, he can get real unsexy real quick. It's really important that if somebody is pursuing you, that one of the things he should have together is his finances. Make sure you're on the same page about how you feel about money. Does he have a good relationship with money? Because it could lead to unnecessary stress down the road. So if you don't want to be in a relationship where you're always fighting about money, make sure that you're looking out for the warning signs as early as possible. Does he have a fancy car but can't afford to put gas in it? Does he spend all his money on designer things but can't afford to buy himself something to eat? When you see warning signs like that, that is a huge red flag. You got to be looking out for the warning signs. If he's not good with his money, he's not going to be good with your money either, okay? So now my makeup's been removed, my skin has been exfoliated and cleansed and toned. Now it's time for me to put something that's gonna rejuvenate my skin and really help with the moisture. I'm gonna be using the Beauty Sleep by Tula. This is an overnight repair treatment. This is supposed to be good for giving your skin a softer, plumper, more youthful and radiant glow, and I could definitely use that. All you have to do is give it a little pump like this. So what I like about their products is they're nice and lush. You don't need to slather on a whole lot of product to do your whole face. A little dab will do you, and this is plenty, enough to do my whole face. So the next question is, what is the secret to a happy relationship? Love seeing you and your mister. Thank you, girl. We love being seen, okay? Now, I think there are a lot of secrets to a happy marriage, but one of them, I think, is being friends with your mate at the end of the day. Like, being physically attracted to somebody is one thing, and of course you want to be physically attracted to them and all of that, and you want to make sure that at the end of the day you love that person for who they are, and that it's not just a skin deep kind of thing. You don't want it to be a shallow thing. You want it to be like, I love who they are. How they look is a bonus. Not everything about this person is how they look. You want to be like, this person, I love to talk to this person. This person is a good listener. This person has taken the time to get to know me. This person is my friend at the end of the day. You also want to have great communication, because there's a lot of talking things through. There are going to be a lot of times where things could be miscommunicated. You can't be too big to apologize. That's another huge one. You cannot be too good to apologize when you're wrong, and sometimes when you're not. just to keep the peace. A relationship is a lot of work. And if you go into it thinking that it's not, the moment it gets hard, you're gonna wanna give up. You're gonna have to try to figure out what that person's love language is and love them in their love language, even if yours is different. You may like accolades. You may like somebody telling you you're beautiful all the time. That might not be him. He may prefer affection. He may want more hugs and kisses and stuff like that. You gotta love somebody in their love language. Figuring out what their love language is and making sure that you love them in that way, that's huge. So I'm not actually going to be using this right now, but this is the Tula Protect and Glow Daily Sunscreen. It actually has SPF 30. I really do love this. I like wearing this when I'm not wearing makeup at all, or like wearing this underneath my makeup. What I like about this is you don't get that ashy blue cast. And I know whenever you're a person of color, sometimes when we try to put sunscreen on, everybody can tell because you turn into Smurfette, okay? You don't get that with this. So I also have these little goodies. They're under Eye Brighteners. Now, this one right here, I like this one because it gives you a little bit of like a glow. Did you guys see? This one has a nice little like golden shimmer to it. This would be really nice for underneath your makeup. This one definitely has a cooling effect. It kind of reminds me of like if you're putting watermelon slices underneath your eyes. It's a nice little cooling effect to it. It also leaves a slight little blue tint to it, but here it is right here. Very, very cooling. I love anything that brightens the under eye, hydrates the under eye. So I place that underneath my eye, and I'm gonna use my ring finger because your ring finger applies the least amount of pressure. And in the words of Sweetie, I'm gonna tap, tap, tap in. All right, that is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. Huge thank you to Tula Skincare for sending me over all of these goodies and also for sponsoring this video. I genuinely appreciate it. I'll be sure to link them at the top of the description box along with the discount code they sent me as well. Also, huge thank you to all of you who sent in questions. I wasn't able to get to all of them because you guys sent in so many, but I hope I was able to answer your question today. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm about to get me some low-fat ice cream and watch a rom-com because that's the perfect way to unwind. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Till next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.